Bettors who have the Seahawks to score first, the safety at plus 4,000 or better. It still feels like yesterday. You're still enjoying like your new couch or your whatever off of that. So what will this year's crazy prop be that hits? We can't pretend to know, but here to help us figure it all out, Matthew Hamilton, in a new segment I've never seen or read or looked through called Giving Props. Cute. I like that. All right, Sam, I see you. Here's how it'll work. Hammy, you're going to share a Super Bowl-related prop. We're going to bat it around, and at the end of each, we'll figure out whether we're going to say if this is the one. This is the prop we're going to give out to the world that they should participate in. Let's start. Are you going to tee me up or I'm teeing you up?
Yeah, I'm gonna tee you up, and let's start with a safety like we just saw. If is there going to be a safety at any time during this year's game? The odds right now plus 1260, yes, minus 4,000 that we don't see a safety. What do you think happens?
Those odds are wild. I mean, it's not to start the game, which the odds are
just
bananas.
at any time.
I will say, and I bet you have the numbers on this. I do not. There's been a lot of safeties in Super Bowls, no?
Yeah, there are 9 safeties that have been recorded in Super Bowls, which seems really, really high to me. But yeah, we've seen 9 of them. Okay,
and that Broncos Seahawks was the last one we've seen. I'm gonna say I'm taking that. We're gonna give that prop.
Wow, we haven't seen in 10 years. You're calling it.
1260.
You're going for it. I'm gonna say no. But I like that you're going for it because, yeah, it's been –
Listen, I'm going to be positive. I've got a wet vac, okay? I've got a wetvac.com. Okay, what's the next one?
All right, next one. Either quarterback to catch a pass from any other player, plus 2,400. So either Mahomes or Purdy or maybe somebody else coming in off the bench catching a pass in the game.
Catching a pass. Either quarterback catching a pass. I'm going to say I want that to happen, so I'm going to say yes with my positive reinforcement and manifestation. I'm going to say, yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think we do have 2 really creative offensive minds that have drawn up some of the best trick plays I've ever seen. I'm with you. I think we see a little something here. It's the one thing Mahomes hasn't done in a Super Bowl, so why not?
But Mahomes does have 1 career catch ever for 6 yards, apparently. None this year, though. Purdy, Darnold have none. And Blaine Gabbert, who I don't know who did this research, Blaine Gabbert has 1. Just in case anybody needed to know what the Mizzou. Yeah. By the way, did you see Mizzou got like a $62 million anonymous donation? People are crediting me, and I just want to say, I'm no hero.
You're welcome. Not confirming or denying.
You're welcome.
There we go.
If I were to donate $62 million to Mizzou, it would, I mean, what would I build? I would just build. My favorite thing at Mizzou was like the Chick-fil-A at Jesse Hall, or in the what's it called, or the Pokey Sticks, or like the toasted wraps. I'd build another Shakespeare's pizza probably.
There you go. That's a good addition to the school. All right. Okay. Next one. Let's keep these going. Christian McCaffrey, Debo, Brandon Ayuk, and George Kittle to combine for 300+ receiving yards. That's plus 750 right now.
Plus 750. What do you think?
It's going to be tough against that Chiefs defense, but I kind of like this one. I think we're going to see them getting the stars the ball. I think the Chiefs are going to force the Niners to have to throw. They're going to try to eliminate McCaffrey in that running game, and it's going to be on Brock's shoulders. So I think we actually see this. I think we see those 300+ out of them.
So Purdy has 5 300-yard games this year throwing the ball in 3 of those dudes' direction. So that would have hit.
What do you think?
Combined for 300. 300's a lot of yards.
I'm
going to say no. I'm going to say no.
You're giving up the wet vac here.
I think this is not going to be a big offense game. That's what I think. It might turn into one. I just don't see it. I see the Chiefs defense, and I think Spags is in his bag. And I just feel like this is a lot. I'm not going to take this. Not to be negative. I'm not saying the Niners can't win. Yeah. But honestly, after talking to BJ and stats, I'm like, you look at that Chiefs side, and you're like, man, we called it though. We did. Like late November, I was like, they're gonna go, and if they go, they're winning. But God, Brock winning would be so cool. Okay, what's the next one?
All right, next one. The first touchdown scorer's jersey number over 19.5 is minus 110. Under 19.5 is minus 20. So what that means, the guys that are above 19.5, Travis Kelce, The guys that are
Why would you do this? Why is this a
Travis Kelce, Christian McCaffrey?
Why is this a prop bet? With all due respect to FanDuel Sportsbook, what is this?
Because it's fun. It's fun to think about. So if you're saying
if
you're taking the over,
okay.
it's in the specials.
Okay.
So if you take the over, you're taking Travis Kelce or Christian McCaffrey or George Kittle basically to score a touchdown. If you're taking the under, it's guys like Mahomes, Debo, Pacheco, Rashee Rice. So what do you think? Do you think we see the over?
Don't forget Kadarius Toney.
True.
Future Super Bowl champion, Kadarius Toney. I couldn't care. I couldn't pretend to care. What do you got?
Because this one's a little, it's fun. It's a little irreverent.
But there can be there's no like analysis or like what you think is going to happen, right?
Basically, it's the two guys who I would think would be the favorites are Kelce and McCaffrey. So I feel like I would go the over. It's basically are you taking one of those two stars to score first? Or is it going to be somebody kind of
I'm
random?
taking under because Debo is going to score first, and he's under, and that's my call. So anytime touchdown scorer, Debo Samuel, hairline fracture, schmackture, he's doing this thing. And then maybe we'll get to talk to him. Purdy and Mahomes, that's the next one. So the next one's Purdy and Mahomes to combine for 600-plus passing yards. The odds at FanDuel Sportsbook are plus 400. Now, like I said, it's a snowball rolling down a hill. Mahomes is looking better. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, though. I'm going to go with the under, even though both of these quarterbacks have had a handful of 300-yard games.
I'm going to go with the under as well. I just think, we haven't seen Mahomes in these playoffs, as you mentioned, as you and BJ talked about just a few minutes ago. Yeah. They've kind of scaled back what they've been doing through the air with Mahomes. I think they get Pacheco going a little bit on the ground. Like we saw the Lions do against this Niners defense. So I'm with you. I'm going under there.
Okay, what's the next one? Right. Let's whiz through these on board. Let's go.
We're going to skip ahead a little bit. Okay. Will we have a 2-point conversion attempt? Yes is plus 128. No is minus 158. I
don't know. Stats said he's going to be aggressive, right? Like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe Stats and hope because I think he's going to need to. And it'd be so nice to like watch those clouds disappear.
Yeah.
Don't you think? I'm going to go. I know.
Shanahan is such a great coach, and it's falling into like how we used to look at Andy Reid when he was with, the Eagles and early in his Chiefs tenure. A great coach that hasn't been able to win the big one. So hopefully we see him loosen up a little bit here and go for it.
What do you make of this, though? We've had 10 successful 2-point conversions in the Super Bowl. Hurts had one last year. That was just the 10th in history? That's a no. That's a no for me then, dog.
Yeah, but there was a period of time where you didn't have 2-point conversions too. Okay, so that fact that so I think and especially the way things are trending now, teams are more aggressive. I think we see it.
Okay.
Last one for you. First touchdown scorer odds. Christian McCaffrey has the best at plus 360. Is McCaffrey scoring the first touchdown of this game?
No, because I said Debo scoring the first touchdown of this game. But I will say, CMC always is the first touchdown scorer, so that's actually an interesting I can't take it back now because I said Debo would do it. But Christian has scored in 8 games for San Francisco. That's amazing. Also, Kansas City's given up 4 touchdowns to running backs, receiving touchdowns to running backs. So I can see that happening, but Debo's going to get it. Debo's done it twice this year.
Yeah. I like that. I would take McCaffrey. I think, I don't know. I think we see the Niners get off to a hot start. For once in these playoffs, they get a good opening drive, and we see McCaffrey punch one in. I'm taking that plus 360.
I love that. We've got make or miss Gronk going on. Kick of Destiny 2 on Sunday. Of Super Bowl live during the Super Bowl. It's insane. We'll be part of it with Up and Adams. We'll talk about that throughout the week, of course, and we'll ask guests whether or not he'll make or miss it. But those props are available. I don't know. I think Gronk and I should do a parlay too, right? We'll do one.
Yeah.
Okay, we
gotta cook something up.
Okay, maybe can we boost a Super Bowl parlay? FanDuel, please let us. Oh, they're just hooking you up all over. Okay, FanDuel has lots of ways for you to end the season with a W or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Not only can you bet on who will win, FanDuel also has bets for which players will score a touchdown, like we just went over. You can score on something with over/under jersey numbers. Too complicated for me. I got bored of that one. But if you want to throw a dart at that one, go for it responsibly, of course. New customers join today, and you'll get $200 in bonus bets if your first bet of $5 or more wins. Happy Super Bowl 58. By the way, are there more props out there like that I've not seen, I don't even know about? Can you guys tweet me at AK Adams, at Up and Adams Show, because that one I was not ready for. Happy Super Bowl 58, everybody from America's #1 sportsbook, official sports betting partner of the NFL, FanDuel.